Why, hello everyone, it's me again, Katsuhan, aka Han, and we are back again with another playthrough of Twist and Wonderland Glorious Masquerade. I am speed running this thing. I did like 60 different lessons in the span of a day because I didn't realize that the stamp card for book 2 ends today on October 21st. So, and I have so many more things to do. Like these ones here, I finished everything else, but these ones here, you can see that I need to get riddle, and I think I can only get riddle after I finish book 2. So, I was panicking a little bit there. Plus, I didn't realize that in book 2 they ask you to do lessons, and I thought you could do any lessons. I didn't realize they wanted you to do specific types of lessons for each of the arcs, I guess you could say, storylines. So, like for example, for the first one, Group A, which you saw in the previous video, you have to do history lessons, and I thought you could just do whatever lessons you want to complete the necessary lesson requirement, but I realized no, you have to do specific ones. Like for Group Star, second group, you have to do, I learned the hard way, flight lessons, and then the last group, it's alchemy lessons, and I was like panicking because like I want the key so that, you know, because like I'm cheap and I don't want to throw my life away just to pull a gotcha character. So I did 60 lessons and we are going to get through book 2. It's still going to be 2 separate videos because I'm going to do group star, the second group, in this video, and then the last group in the next video, and we're going to get through everything, we're going to complete everything, and then that'll be out of our head for now. And then we move on to book 3. This is a very long event, and this is probably going to go way past Halloween, but we are going to still play through it. Okay, that was my little spiel. We're gonna get right into Southern Fleur City when we have the group, where we have the group of Idia, Rook, Silver, and Ruggy being unhinged and going through the town. In the last video, we saw Azul, Apple, and Deuce have been unleashed on the town. They were quite serious about their adventure. They tried croissant, they bought souvenirs, they looked in the town. It was quite a very chill thing. And this next group I feel like is going to be a little less chill. There's some interesting characters in this group. Uh, Interesting, quote unquote. So we're gonna see what they get up to next in this storyline arc, and hopefully no chaos kind of develops over this storyline. So yeah, we'll get into it. Again, if you like these kind of videos from me, if you want to see more from me, if you want to see my other stuff, if you like my other stuff, please give a thumbs up or a like on this video, and please subscribe. It would help me a lot to do all the things that I want to do to entertain you guys at home, my very loyal viewers. Alright, and again, I will be voicing is a choice term too. I will be reading the lines because it is a visual novel style. So I will be reading the lines, and I'm trying to do interesting voices so you don't get bored, but I wouldn't call this voice acting again. So, here we go. Alright, chapter 7, time to hit the road. And hopefully I read better this time. Last time was just I was just a mess, yo. I was not able to read a single thing. So hopefully it's a bit better this time. We'll see. Alright, so we're back at Noble Bell College. Yeah. Alright. Fieldwork is just a fancy term for unstructured wandering time. Absolutely terrible for loners. Then why are you here, bro? Still, it's better than when teachers go, okay, time to make your own groups. But not by much. Anyway, the Team Star members are... Rook would totally be home in Fleur City if he's not at home already, because he is the most croissant of Night Raven College. Even out of everyone in Pomfior, like he literally just said we. I can't see him being less comfortable or less uncomfortable, even more uncomfortable, more comfortable. I don't know. It's really late at night. I don't even know what I'm saying. But you know what I mean. I feel like he would be a natural in Fleur City. Eat. Greetings, roi de sa chambre. I'm sorry, I'm not fluent in French. Team Star consists of yourself, Silver, Ruggy, and moi. Ugh, such a bright smile. That sheer extrovert aura is no joke. He is literally sparkling. If only Azul were here to balance it out with some shadiness. Oh, you think it's too bright out? I guess the brim of your hat isn't all that wide. That is true. His hat brim isn't very wide. That won't do at all. Would you like to borrow my hat? Your hat is even worse, my guy. Wow, Rook, you're as oblivious as Kalim. Reminds me of our good old facepalm brigade. Facepalm brigade. Oh, hey, Ruggy. Oh, sorry. Oh, hey. Ruggy's got some shade going on underneath his athletic exterior. But is it just me, or are we talking on different wavelengths? What are we, an adventuring party from an isekai transmigration visual novel, light novel? I can't make heads or tails of what you say either, you know. I've got a feeling this group's a train wreck in progress. Me too. Well, oof, I'm so sorry, guys. Well, what would everyone like to see in the city? I want to check out some local handicrafts and specialty goods. After all, we're having a feast. Right, read? Free meal tonight. I don't understand what that's supposed to be doing. Are you looking for souvenirs? I was hoping to buy one for Lilia myself. His father. Perusing popular products could provide an insight into Fleur City itself. I like that idea. Yeah, I'd like to pick up something for Ortho while we're exploring too. Aw, big brother. I want to get the main quest out of the way fast. That way, our job here will basically be done. Our job is attending the social. The social's already begun for me. Sounds like we've got a consensus, so let's get questing. Time to hit the road. I wonder what kind of shenanigans they're gonna get up to. It's Team Group Star, Team Star, Group Star? The Star Brigade. Let's see. Alright, we finished chapter 7, so we shall be moving straight to chapter 8. Right, chapter 8, a safe part of town. Ooh, are we in the same area? I mean, on the map, no, but here it looks quite similar to where we were with Apple and Deuce and Azul. So, who knows? Oh, how stunning! You can just feel the history emanating from the city streets. Not to mention there are flowers growing everywhere. How fragrant Fleur City is. He's so extra, oh my gosh. Eat! Beauty, flowers, colors, light, festivities. The sheer sparkliness is overwhelming. Poor idiot. He needs to go home. He needs a nice warm bath. He needs to play his favorite games, watch his favorite anime. Yes, it truly puts me in a lively mood. Pretty much everyone around here is dressed like us. Yeah, because it's a festival, bro. I thought we'd stick out like sore thumbs, but nope, we look right at home. I desperately want to get this walk over with as fast as humanly possible. So, hey, the map says there's a flea market in this area. That could cover all of our needs. Interesting. We should check it out. So they're going to the flea market. Ah, what a lovely flea market. The The splendor of the colorful tents makes my heart go pitter-patter. Aw yeah, I wonder what kind of finds I can dig up. Oh hey, someone dropped their hat. Whoa. It's filled with coins. You're right, it's an upside-down hat with coins inside. They're in front of every shop. Oh, they're in front of every shop, okay. Okay, I know what's going on here. Someone lost this. Wouldn't it be best if I picked it up? Do not steal. Stealing is bad, Ruggy. Stealing is illegal. Alright. Somehow, I doubt it'd make it back to its owner, lol. Surely you're not thinking of pilfering the contents of that hat. Ah, bonjour, roi de mouchoir? I don't know. My friend with the ornate handkerchief? Imagine you have all this drip going on, like you literally look like, I don't know, top model of the year, and someone has the audacity to be like, the best thing about your outfit is the handkerchief that he rarely pulls out. Oh my gosh, Rook. Were you by chance addressing me with that Wa title? I'm also very sorry for any French speakers. I can't pronounce Wa. Wa? Wa. It's been like the hardest French word for me to pronounce. I'm very sorry. Oui, but of course. He's asking because there's nothing of course about it. Don't worry, we're not trying to steal anything. Ruggy thought someone lost this and wanted to return it to its owner. Yeah, I resent that accusation. Oh, is that so? I beg your pardon then. No one lost it. People put their money in those hats when making purchases. Huh. Wait, so like these beaten up old hats are their cash registers? Indeed. Have these people even heard of security? Maybe they have a pretty good honor system going, you know? Pardon? He's so offended. Like, criminal offense side eye. It's a long-standing tradition of Fleur City. There's a saying that if you place a hat upside down and put money in it, the money will find its way back to you in no time if it ever gets lost. And so people just leave hats full of money out in the open? I know the shopkeepers can see them, but anybody could swipe one and run. Like Ruggy. This must be a real safe part of town. Indeed it is. We pride ourselves on the practice. It's like a symbol of how peaceful we are. The whole place would go bankrupt if someone like Ruggy set up shop here. I take that as a compliment. Yes, well, sadly we still get ill-mannered outsiders visiting our city. Especially around festival time. Idiot, you were asking for somebody to throw shade? Well, here you go. So the people in town always form a city watch to keep the peace this time of year. See that figure standing under those lights? And the one in front of the building behind us? They're part of it. The way they stand does remind me of guards. Yikes, good thing you told me all this now. The City Watch is made up of volunteers who are inspired by the Righteous Judge. Tales claim the Righteous Judge was an ardent proponent of improving city security during his time. It's a wonderful thing. We must deter any and all wrongdoings. Agreed. When someone does something wrong, it's important to give them a chance to reflect on their mistakes. Wouldn't it be easier to set up security cams and sensors rather than having people stand guard around town? Seems to me like digital solutions could manage their money and peacekeeping efforts more effectively. while letting everyone rest. Then again, I guess you're not supposed to change up traditions. That's like the whole point. It's simply marvelous how your peaceful oof, Jesus. It's simply marvelous how your peaceful city of happy residents instills its citizenry. Oh my god, the illiteracy starts again. Alright. It's simply marvelous how your peaceful city of happy residents instills its citizenry with a sense of diligence and pride. Oh, that's it? Okay. That was kind of a weird place to end that chapter, wasn't it? I mean, maybe that's just me. It felt very kind of abrupt. I don't know. Don't come after me. Alright, getting into chapter 9, a serious craftsmanship. Well, let's take a look around at what's for sale, shall we? Bonjour, monsieur. What fine weather we're having. A perfect day for treasure hunting, is it not? Bonjour. Yes, I agree absolutely. Have a look at whatever you like, s'il vous plaît. Merci. Oh, so they French. They croissant. Oui. So, are you from the Shaftlands, Rook? No. My homeland is the Sunset Savannah. Then how are you fitting in so well? Yeah, the way you act, it's like you were born and raised here. You honor me. It's because of how bright, friendly, and beautiful the people of the city are. You can't tell, but I'm like literally doing his actions to get into the character. I read up a bit on Fleur City beforehand and found that it's practically bursting with art. One of my favorite plays is set in this very city, in fact. The potential new discoveries I could make set my very soul aflame. Too much energy. I can't deal. And we have stumbled upon some beauteous? Again. And we have... I can't read. I went to school and I still can't read, guys. And we have stumbled upon some beauteous works already. Look at the tiny wooden figures on sale here. Are they not delightful? Oh my gosh, it's Quasimodo and Esmeralda. That's so cute. Oh my god. Aw, I love that kind of reference callback to the film. So adorable. Right. Huh, neat. Those are some real old-fashioned toys. I see a lot of similar figures at the other stalls as well. Yes, they're one of our traditional crafts. No one knows their exact origins, but people have made them for a long time. Old wooden figures have been found within our school's bell tower as well. Oftentimes, they're sold with miniature wooden houses. Oh, you're right. There are model buildings for sale too. They're pretty big. This one is a model of Noble Bell College. See the bell tower in it. This one here looks familiar to me, and so does this one. Why, they're identical to the view we saw from the bell tower. It's a miniaturized version of this entire city. Delightful. Neat, but they're still chunks of wood, right? I mean, kids' toys are usually pretty cheap. Now, just wait a minute, Ruggy. Whoa, jeez. I didn't know you could yell that loud, idiot. I didn't yell. I've told you before in the previous playthrough of this, I live with people. If I yelled, I would be evicted. And I don't know about you, but I have no interest in living on the streets. I am not for these streets. I am for these house. So I need to be quiet. Look closer. See the joints? What's this about joint locks now? The shoulders, elbows, and wrists are all articulated parts designed to be moved. Yes, that's a more modern one. They used to be carved whole from blocks of wood. But over time, a demand for greater levels of detail arose, and they began making the parts separately, so I'm told. Are these Nendoroids? Both techniques take serious craftsmanship. These figures are incredibly detailed, Ruggy. So? This isn't some garage kit. It's fully scratch-built from wood. I've never seen anything like this before. So? Ruggy is not having this conversation. These have to have been made by some famous master craftsman. Don't care. Oh, I'm sorry. I think I skipped some stuff. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna read that again. I am so sorry. Don't care. Wood's still just wood. If it's not valuable, I'm not interested. Hey, don't knock it. A detailed figure like this could fetch hundreds of Thalmarks. Easy. Huh? Well-made figurines aren't just toys, they're works of art. Facts. You wouldn't believe the premiums they can go for, also facts. These ones here are a few Thalmarks each. Are you saying I could get 100 times that on resale, or even more? Okay, you've piqued my interest. Tell me all about them. I'll get some for Ortho, too. Oh, good. I'm glad Iddy is enjoying himself. He's been so quiet, I was worried he might be feeling under the weather. Thank you, Rolo. Silver is so sweet. Well, that wasn't the point I was trying to make, but still. I mean, it seems like Rolo's not like that bad of a guy. He seems to at least be happy that the others are enjoying themselves. As long as they're not like messing up his entire routine, it feels like he's okay with it, I guess, but... Alright, we finished chapter 9, moving on to chapter 10. Right, chapter 10, there's a trick. What's that sparkly thing at the next stall? Ah, it's a glass mobile. Very pretty. They're popular here. People like to hang them in windows. That said, we don't normally buy ready-made ones. You don't? You mean this is handmade? Indeed. Indeed? Indeed? Is that the new Sag? Is that the new Dej? Indeed? Indeed. Each household makes their own from scrap materials they collect. This stall's selling handmade goods for tourists, no doubt. The ones people craft at home are made from used bottles, broken dishware, extra decorations, and so on. They're so beautiful, it's hard to believe they're made from what is essentially junk. I find there's a certain modesty in their bright shine. A fine decoration, wouldn't you agree? Such beauté! The sunshine takes on different hues when shining through the glass. The red of passionate lips, the yellow of a freshly bitten nectarine, the green of early summer trees, the blue of the soleil. It's a kaleidoscope stained glass that shifts when viewed from different angles. I should get one for Vil. You see the world through the eyes of a poet. Ah, now that was some good shopping. What's this you're all looking at, Rook? Rolo told us it's glass? Oh, Rolo told us it's glass. Isn't it pretty? For some reason I thought there was like a question mark at the end of that. I don't know. I don't know. Aw, man. I was hoping for gems, not glass. Never mind. Interest gone. Ruggy, on the other hand, is a mammonist. Ruggy, on the other hand, is a mnemonist through and through. I hope I'm pronouncing that word correctly. Sometimes Twisted Wonderlands throw these out-of-pocket words that are, I wouldn't say archaic, but not used very commonly, not used colloquially, and it's confusing for me sometimes. It's rather relaxing to listen to the glass pieces clinking together. Sounds like you've taken shine to it, Silver. Perhaps you could pick one up as a souvenir? I considered it, but I think Father would prefer something flashier and more fun. Oh, getting something for your dad, huh? Are you actually gonna ship it back home? It's good to honor your parents. It's not part of the flea market, but there's a store with handicraft goods a bit farther up. Some of their wares are entertaining. Oh my gosh, I was literally eating my hair there. Jesus Christ. Holy hell. God damn. Okay, now I'm not eating my hair anymore. I imagine he'd enjoy the selection there if he likes flashy things. Allow me to show you the way. Flea market. Here we go to the flea market. Here's what I'd recommend. Are these handkerchiefs? Plain blue handkerchiefs? No offense, but these look way more basic than those glass mobiles. Ah, but there's a trick to them. Shopkeep, I'd like to buy one of these. Sold. Here you go, sir. Now, observe. Whew. 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 Oh, is he just blowing on it? Oh, jeez. Get down! Whoa! Oh my gosh, Silver, are you taking a bullet for Idia? I thought that sharp noise was some kind of attack. Looks like it was just red smoke and confetti. Oh la la, that startled me. Silver just tackled and covered us in one swoop. Swoop. Not soup. We're not at soup. Nope, nope, not at soup. What kind of guy just burst out an Adonis move like that so instinctively? What was that? Thank you for giving the exact reaction I expected. In fact, it was even better. This is a type of firework. When you blow strongly into the handkerchief, it sets off a noisemaker and smoke. My, how curious. I didn't feel any heat from it, yet it still generated noise and smoke. Does it use magic rather than gunpowder? I gotta admit, holding a trick like that in a plain old handkerchief is pretty rad. What would you even use it for, though? Oh, children use these to play pranks on one another. I'm told some also use them as a distraction so they can run from grown-ups who are scolding them. That sounds reasonable. It's pretty well made for a basic prank. I love this kind of stuff. It's flashy, loud, and fun. Sounds like it ticks all of the boxes for you, Silver. I don't know, man. It's a kid's toy. Would it really be good for a dad? You're right, Idia. This would make a fine gift. It would? Father loves surprising people. I'm sure he'd enjoy a unique handkerchief like this one. Huh. Your dad sounds like one playful dude. He is. A bundle of fun and cheer all around. I love how he's talking about Lilia like this. Like, he really loves Lilia, like his dad, but he's also like, you know, as he sees just like the brightest things about Lilia. That's so cute. Shopkeep, I'd like to purchase this. I'm glad you like it. I'm always happy to help someone do something nice for their parents. Really? Because the character that you are based on literally killed a baby's mother. Let me just let that sink in. I should go check up on the others. Merci, Rollo. Our walk with you has been most entertaining. Yeah, thanks. They're so cute. They're so cutie. Oh my goodness. But we finished chapter 10. Now we can do chapter 11. I think after chapter 11 there's 2 more chapters and then it will be the next arc. So yeah, we'll get into it. Alright, chapter 11. I feel alive again. Oof, my voice is getting a little bit sore. It's pretty dry right now, so that's probably why. I haven't really been using my voice all that much, so it shouldn't be that, but it is really dry outside now. Well, we all got what we wanted, and with plenty of time to spare. Yes, we don't have to meet up with the others quite yet. What should we do next? Oh, somebody eating something? Hmm? What's that noise? Oh, is it Idia? Phew, I feel alive again. Huh? What are you drinking, Idia? Famous Fleur City grape juice. It's grape-tastic. Why? When did you even buy that? And who ditches their group to get a drink for themselves? Oh. Who ditches their group to get a drink just for themselves? You're a junior. You're supposed to be more mature. Dude, you don't have to go full aggro on me. Unlike you guys, my stamina's non-existent. My fatigue meter is beyond max right now. So I was replenishing my sugar and water before I keeled over. Wouldn't want you guys to just leave me collapse on the street. They're not getting along. That looks good. I was just getting thirsty myself. Likewise, perhaps we could all go get some drinks. Count me in. I hear someone behind us. Oh, hey there, Grim, and Han, and Professor Train. I'll admit, I was a bit concerned when I saw the roster for Team Star. But I can see you're all out and about, doing fieldwork as a proper group. More or less. Just barely. We were about to go buy some grape juice. Idia was telling us about it. Oh ho, that's a fine idea. Fleur City grapes are delicious. Han, you should try some as well. I say we join them. Oh, that was a really short chapter. Oof. Well, yeah. Well, we finished chapter 11, so now on to chapter 12. Woohoo! Right, chapter 12, you guys rock. Well, here's where I got my grape juice. Let's see. Grapes for sale, available for eating by the bunch. We can also juice them for you. The choice is yours. Whether enjoyed whole or as a drink, you'll see why they're the jewels of our city. You'd even break the 5-second rule for them. Alright. That's what the signboard says. And I note they do in fact sell baskets of fresh grapes. I suppose people just stroll around eating them. How unusual. Sounds like they choke on the seeds that way. That's why I always make sure to chew them real good. What a tough choice. Fresh grapes or grape juice? What are you gonna get, Han? I mean, obviously we're gonna get the juice. I was just actually eating grapes earlier today. Oh, one time I ate these grapes from, I think they were from Costco. I didn't buy them, but I was eating these grapes and they tasted literally like lychee. They were so sweet. I actually ended up calling them diabetes grapes because they tasted that sweet. Like they tasted like literal lychee and not grapes. So just, that's my aside about grapes. Yeah, good choice. Your hands don't get all messy with juice, and it's an easier way to get all the nutrients. Plus, they juice the whole grape, skin and all. The vendor was real pushy about it actually. They were like, the skin's where the good stuff is, you gotta have the juice. That's a good point, and you can use all the nutrients you can get, Idia. You all just made it harder to decide. Now I want both. As much as I, as much as I'd like to buy you both, it wouldn't be fair to the other students if I did. You must be judicious with the funds the head mage gave you. Never fear, Grim. I shall pay for my dear underclassmen. What a generous senpai. Oh my gosh. What a sugar daddy. Please. Please be my sugar daddy and buy me some grape juice. Whoa, for real? Nice. You're the man, Rook. Huh? Okay. I'll pay too. Yeah, like, Rook is the real senpai to treat his kohais with money and food. And Idia is just existing. Oh dear, my apologies, Idia. Have I overstepped and put undue pressure on you? This is simply my way of showing gratitude to our group for spending the day with me. Think nothing of it. That only adds to the pressure here. I mean, it's not like a few drinks are gonna break the bank for me anyway, so, I'll cover half. You will? Heh, thank you. Sweet, now I can get both. Thanks a ton, guys. I gladly accept. I'm gonna say thanks a ton, guys, because I don't want to feel or seem like I'm ungrateful for getting grapes and grape juice. So, I'm greatly humbled by your generosity. Hunt and Shroud, you've both shown laudable consideration. I hope the rest of you appreciate it. Oh, you bet I do. Idia, Rook, you guys rock. Thanks a bunch. I'm gonna start with the juice. Now that's a tart one. It goes down so smoothly. Perhaps because it's a concentrated juice, the rich grape flavor is enhanced, but in any case, it's delicious. Grapes are rich and satisfying on their own as well. Wow, it's like sweeter than sugar. I've never had grapes this sweet before. He probably had the same diabetes grapes that I had. The vendor told me they've got vineyards. The vendor told me they've got vineyards outside the city. That's right, grapes are one of Fleur City's specialty crops, and they're a popular thing to get loved ones. Even now, the people running the vineyards selectively breed their grapes to try and create better varieties. So I could eat even better grapes next time I'm in town? Why are we so obsessed with grapes now? Like, y'all are having grapes and grape juice, but like, where's the wine? Like, do you have other variety? Like, this seems like a lot of focus on some grapes. Already planning your next visit, huh? You might be getting ahead of yourself, Grim. Phew, that was a real treat. We'll be checking on the other groups now. Do continue learning, everyone. Thank you for the lovely time, Professor Train, and of course, Han and Grim too. See you soon. Later. Next time, huh? Aw, is he thinking of coming? Aw, he's thinking of going on a trip and coming back with Ortho. That's so cute. I've got to make sure Ortho can try some of these grapes then. And for that, right now... Okay, what do we check out next? I'm down for more food if you guys are paying. I'd like to thank you all as well, actually. Please let me know what you want and I'll help you find it. Truly? Then would you assist me in finding souvenirs for everyone? Right now, I just have to make it through these next few extrovert-filled days. Aw, that was cute. So they didn't end up, like, causing as much chaos as I thought they would cause. They just kind of, I feel like, butted heads more than the first group. But they're pretty chill. They're just trying food. They're just obsessed with grapes, you know? That was lovely. Alright, so we finished this part, this arc. We finished the group stars arc. So we'll be finishing this video here, and then in the next video I will be moving on to the last arc of book 2, and we should be finished book 2. I'm so done with finishing like book 2 and doing all these lessons, so I'm really happy that we're going to be finishing that. And as always, thank you for watching my video. I will see you in the next one. Bye!